Hello, welcome to SpeedGaming 3. We will be having a Link to the Past randomizer race today. This is a open league match, week 5, between James FNX of Team Pass the Picanha and Hexodus of Team Validation Chess Boots. I'm Norse Matty. Joining me in the booth today is Homemade Beer. Beer, how are you doing today?
Hello, Matty. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. I should also mention that Lumaga will be graciously tracking this match for us. This is Champions Ganon Hunt. What is Champions Ganon Hunt?
I don't know. What is it?
It's a mode.
It's a mode. we got boots and the sword. We have 3 Triforce pieces are placed in the world somewhere, but that somewhere is known. One of them will be on the pedestal. Another one will be inside the Pyramid Fairy. Find your 2 red crystals and bust it wide open. And the last one will be in Ganon's Tower, with a caveat that you can open Ganon's Tower with only 5 crystals.
Yeah, that's right. It actually replaces the Ganon's Tower Big Key. The Ganon's Tower Big Key is taking this week off. It will not be making an appearance.
No games for you.
No games. It is shuffled into Ganon's Tower, so unlike the other 2, we don't actually know exactly where it is. It's somewhere in the Ganon Tower basement. And then we finish it by going and killing Ganon once you've got 2 of those Triforce pieces. And yeah, it's opened. It is, I don't know, how would you describe this mode as? Chaotic?
It's pretty fun. It feels like a little mini mystery mode to me.
It does.
Because it's so unconventional. I've now played a few. And they've been fine as long as you don't last okay.
Oh, sure. I think that's true a lot of the time, right?
Yeah.
So you have a lot of options, kind of. How do you want to finish this? Do you want to get the 3 pendants and the 2 5/6 crystals? Do you want to get the 5/6 crystals, 3 other crystals?
Yeah.
And do it that way?
Ooh, spicy. This also kind of gives you the illusion of choice sometimes.
Yeah. A lot of times it's like, there is like one definitely best way to do it, but you kind of feel like, I'm not sure what that's going to be until you're basically there in that moment of like, oh, I'm in go mode.
Yeah, for sure.
And actually, sometimes
I guess you haven't played this mode, right? Or you're not, didn't?
No, I've played this mode. I think
you did play it. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I'm not playing it this week in the league, but I do think it's fun, and I've done this practice of it with my teammates.
Okay. Did you destroy them all and decide to take the week off anyway?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I think this happened to me at least once, actually, that I was in go mode and didn't realize it for like a couple minutes, because it's like just such a, like, oh yeah, I can do 5 crystals now. I'm good. Oh yeah, big keys are shuffled. I forgot to mention that. That's the only keys that are shuffled. The small keys are still in their dungeons along with the maps and compasses. Just the big keys. So that could drive your decisions as well. Like, what big keys do you have? Like, sometimes you'd like to do the 5/6 crystal, but you don't have big keys. Might not be possible.
Yeah, right. And then sometimes the big keys are like in Ganon's Tower for the pendant dungeons, and then you end up like having your red crystals done anyway. So it's like, well, I can beat the pendants now, but I have everything I need. So
like,
why
would I?
Thank you. Oh, a mirror! Wow. Oh, are you gonna mirror? Yeah, we're doing Dark Cross now.
Oh yeah.
Keys? No, we don't.
No, but that's a good
mirror.
That's something where if you don't do escape right away, you might not do that for quite some time. Depends on how the rest of the seed goes here.
Yeah.
And depending on what James finds, anything, you may not need the mirror. It's certainly possible. It'll definitely, I think, it'll help with routing efficiency though.
Yeah, Mirror is really good in this mode, actually, because the mode is fairly short, typically. And so, ooh, he died here. I don't think he meant to die there.
No, he didn't get the chest yet, I don't think, so...
Oof. Yeah, he's out. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be gone.
But he can use the mirror now. I said he can use... That's fine.
Ah, yeah. Yes, we just got it. Like, it's gonna join James here in CAC, where so far it looks like he's only found a powder and a boomerang. Oh, there's Glove.
Oh, so we can do backward escape.
Now we can go back into this game. Yeah.
Now that mirror is in logic, unless the Dark Cross has the key, then the seed becomes really interesting. This is another mode, and another thing about modes like this is like if you like super hard follow logic, you usually get like crazy rewarded.
Yeah, it does seem to be like, it's not a beatable only logic.
It feels like it though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does feel like it. Yeah,
like most of the time.
And I think it's the smart thing to play it like it is.
Oh, what was that? I missed that.
Sword looks like on Lumberjack.
Oh no, that's the worst.
That is, yeah. It's something I've seen people have in this mode too, because you can get into go mode so fast. You get into go mode, except for you need a second sword. So you try to find that sword so you could actually beat Ganon, which was not something that was true of the original incarnation of this mode, where it was just turning into the NPC that was standing outside Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, which I like. I like that.
You like that we kill Ganon now?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Sort of like, that's just how, whatever we do, like that's how it should end, right? Is you got to kill Ganon?
I don't know. I think there's been an experimental... Oh, there's another glove. Okay, and the flute, and the bottle. Okay, so Dark Cross is actually small key, which gives a ton of implications for items here. It means the mirror. Oh man, James won't have that mirror though. He won't be able to go to Checkerboard Cave and get his Moon Pearl probably.
Oh yeah, that's probably where it is.
But that mirror is not in logic without a lamp, actually. So again, this is one of those things where, like, actually following logic ends up being really useful in this mode.
Right. Yeah.
We're not following it, but knowing it, like recognizing it. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I'm sure
that, good, really.
Yeah, the flute. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be better for Hexodius because he's got flute and a mirror. But we're gonna be able to get around pretty quickly now. We've got the flute, and it's nice and early. He even has an excuse to come back here and check Sick Kid with that bottle in hand.
Yeah. Well, hearts are nice. I've noticed too, playing this mode, that you get a ton of health.
Yeah, it's got it's a little bit of a different feeling than last week's Pilot Spoiler matches.
Yeah, totally. Depending on the sword, I haven't really played a seed that didn't have just a lot of resources. And I think the reason why is because the changing the GT entrance requirement to 5 crystals allows the whatever they're called, quality of life items to appear more commonly in the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's actually the case or not. It just kind of, you get those vibes sometimes when you play rando,
Yeah. It's just there's fewer requirements for completing the seed in general a lot of the time. So yeah, other stuff kind of ends up filling the gaps. And
save the chicken? No. Okay, seed's now cursed. Good job. So what do you think? Is it a pet seed?
I think it very well could be.
Very well could be, yeah. You're telling me there's a chance. You're telling Twitch chat there's a chance.
There's a chance. Although, you don't have to ask if the ped's been checked. Hopefully they don't check ped, actually, because that's something.
Actually, yeah. I almost did that on the first one I ever played. Hey, there's another.
Yeah, I definitely did that on the first one I ever played. So, yeah.
Okay, fine, you win.
Yeah. All right, there's a sort of mini Mulder cave, so we won't be going sword hunting, but it does mean you know, with the other sword on Lumberjack that we're probably not getting. There's only one other sword that we could possibly find before we have to kill Ganon. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's just, you know, kind of a... It's nicer to just have a sword for the Ganon fight.
It's one of those really where when you get to the point where it depends on you're like, do I just go get it? Probably not, but you
Probably
know,
not, yeah.
do I?
It doesn't... I mean, it's definitely not going to save time. But, you know... Ganon with just the Master Sword kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh, Hex did a really good NMG strat there, but ended up not dash canceling fast enough. But that's okay. James is getting the nice little water walk here. So it's good to check waterfall if you don't have the Moon Pearl. And that looks like what he's doing.
Yep. And with Zora money, I would expect that this is to just go to Zora. We're not going to get the man on the bridge here.
It'll just be a lamp. Oh, there's a nice rod. Oh, there's a piece of heart. Just kidding. I mean, not kidding, but I'm kidding about the excitement. Don't walk. Okay, smart. James playing smart. And big key. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Is it useful? Yeah, I know it might be useful, but it might not be.
Exactly. Yeah. It's fine. Flippers are vanilla, right?
Sure.
Oh, get it. Oh, man.
Saving those frames.
Yeah. Until he tries to walk into Ice Palace and gets sniped by the Moblin. I mean, Swamp Palace.
Yeah, that's right. It's the one of the few times where you're like, I wish I had a shield right now.
Yeah. Alright. Checking that. And... Aeginus? Yeah, Aeginus.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool dash line.
Yeah, I like that actually. I haven't seen that, but that was pretty handy.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's better than what I do, so I might just take it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, totally. And start. All right, what do we got left? Sahasrara?
Yeah, we could go do a couple mountain things without the lamp, but Saha and. But actually, we don't have to. We don't need the lamp. We can just float up there.
Oh,
we're okay. We're gonna float over the eastern area. Okay.
Yeah. I like fixing the logic. Well, I guess James is not broken logic yet, but there's not much you could do on the mountain.
No, you can't. Yeah, you get one
is he
thing.
Doing Eastern first?
That's interesting.
This is interesting.
I guess
I wasn't expecting this at all, but
yeah, I guess I think it's pretty unlikely that like Saha has a bow in the Eastern Big anyway. But
yeah.
If like Bo is in here and then Eastern Big is in Saha, you're gonna feel silly.
Yeah. Oh, Hex got the shield, so.
Oh, he got the shield. Okay, so he's ahead, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Hex can go into desert. I just realized. So where's the friggin' lamp? He could beat the lamp, or he could beat desert if he finds the lamp, which puts desert in logic. Well, he will be able to soon.
Right. Once he gets the mitts out of the back escape here.
Yeah.
He can also check checkerboard.
Did nobody check King's Tomb?
I don't think.
I don't think anyone did, right?
James
or I guess it would have been James, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because he took that flute and went straight to Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Hex doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's... I don't know if that's a mistake. I feel like you check King's Tomb and then you activate your flute. Typically.
It would be a great time to do it, because now that you have the flute, you're not gonna. There's not gonna be too many more save and quits that starts at Sank, I think. So
especially Hex with the mirror.
Yeah.
What's left? Saha is like the only thing left. Oh, and in King's Tomb. We just said that.
Yeah, and there's Spec Rock. Inside Spec Rock is in Logic, the one thing in the mountain.
You mean Specky Rock?
Specky Rock. Actually, with the mirror, with the mirror, Hexa can do a bit more, even though it's not, wouldn't be in Logic.
Yeah. Go dive into Pendant Hera.
Good, yeah, get a couple things there. That's exciting.
I feel like calling the dungeons Pendant Crystal is like kind of useless to say it out loud, even in this mode, because it just confuses people with the pendant.
Yeah,
Get out of here with this.
I mean, you might actually, you know, you might be more likely to want to complete them if they're pendants. You know, if you get the 5-6 crystals and 3 pendants, you've completed 5 dungeons and you're good.
Like Pendant Hera.
Yeah. Exactly, Pendant Hera.
Magic Bat is in logic with a lamp and a moon pearl. In this scenario.
Yes.
And I don't know if we do that, actually. So it's just the lamp then, right? Like, Hexodus should... I don't know if he's realizing that this is lamp locked, but he should be looking for the lamp before coming into Desert, because he could beat Desert. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because you could just go to the back of Desert at any time.
Yeah, I don't think it's too... I mean, you'd like to have the lamp, but...
Interesting. It's going to be Eastern, watch.
Oh,
it's Pod. Oh, Fire Rod puts...
Oh, you know, there's that fire source, though.
Yeah. Okay. So Moon Pearl's going to be up here. So we can beat Skull now. Desert. We get a hammer, we can beat Ice.
Yeah.
We're starting to be able to beat a lot very quickly.
And when you're thinking about being dungeons, are you worried about whether they're pendants or crystals, or it's like, this is a dungeon, I should just go beat it?
Yeah, all right, James about to get his mirror here. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I played a seed where I lost a lot of time by beating Moth, but I never found the big key, and I knew that the big key locked the small key. And I thought about it later and was kind of thinking, like, it was just a regular crystal, and I ended up not doing... I did the reds and the pendants in that one. And I was like, that's a lot of time if you're trying to cut corners and stuff, like beating Moth.
Right, yeah.
Just to get a regular crystal. Like, maybe it's a pendant, but then again, you got to look at your other pendants. If it's like TR and Meyer are your other pendants and you don't have anything to beat, you don't even have the red cane or big keys, like, I don't know if you beat Moth, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be excited about it. Like, I mean, you really, like, I mean, one of the options available is to beat the 5 crystal dungeons and the 3 pendants. But you don't really want to do that since that's 8 dungeons as compared to 5 for the other 2, so,
yeah,
you know.
And Moon Pearl. There it is.
Oh, hey, you're right. Yeah.
We called it 30 seconds into the seed.
So yeah, like Desert, you could beat Desert, but as a regular crystal, it's one of the less valuable dungeons to be able to beat. But when James goes over there, he will be able to beat it because he got that fire rod first. Okay, so we are going to get the King's Tomb out of James here.
All right. What was that in King's Tomb there? Not much.
Nothing.
Meyer, Ice, Pod, TR. Meyer, Ice, Pod, TR. Meyer, Ice, Pod, TR. Meyer, Ice, Pod, TR.
Yeah, so...
Do your little mantra of, you know, very quick map checks.
Yeah, TR being a red is not, like, ideal in this mode, but we do already have Fire Rod and the Ice Rod, so, you know...
We had our Quake for Meyer. I don't remember Hexodus scouting Quake for Meyer, but... Pod TR for red crystals is pretty nasty. Like, it seems like the thing you really don't want to have to do is end up doing, what is it called? Turtle Rock in this mode.
Yeah, you know, because you're gonna get to skip some dungeons and you get to choose, and it's like, That's not the best one to have to do, but maybe you can do it at the end and get into GT after.
Yeah. Do you get to choose? I'm still not convinced. Hey, there's either. You know, no, we need that yet.
You get to choose. Theoretically.
In theory.
I think I do think a lot of times there's one way to kind of do it, and you better do that.
So you're saying they should have made the mode beatable? Gotcha.
Yeah, they should have made the mode. Yeah. Actually, I don't remember which one was green pendant.
Green was what do I say? Ice.
Was it ice? Okay.
Yeah, Meyer was pendant ice. It was the little mantra I was saying earlier. I don't remember what it was though. All right, we get a crystal done. So this is okay. Schoolwoods. Okay, what do we got here? It's good. Nothing on Darpa Ledge, but we are checking Graveyard Ledge. What's on GYL today?
Oh, probably some rubies or something.
Just the flippers. It's fine.
Just a flipper. Yeah.
Something super skippable.
Good to find out if there's anything on. I don't recall if there was going to be an item here on Lamo or not.
I don't either. Actually, yeah, I have no idea. Guess we'll find out. So now that we have the Fireball, do you rush Lumberjack? Sword?
Yeah, no.
Just hope for one on the way.
Yeah, I think so. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. I mean,
yeah.
There's a sword on Lumberjack.
Yeah, just a sword. Oh, there you go. There's an item.
Yeah, there was that. It sucks, but it's there.
Now our life is no different at all. Hey, 50-50. And what are the odds?
100, apparently. Alright, not gonna go in the Thieves' Head yet. Yeah, doesn't have the big key for that one.
Yeah, makes sense. Come and get the front four. It's kind of like Thieves Town is always one of those locations in most modes where you just dip the front four.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
So I think we're at the point now. Hex has done Skullwood's dip and didn't beat the boss. No, doesn't have the fire rod. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, he never put this in logic. Yeah, this is kind of what we were saying earlier. Is you gotta. You don't have to do this, but like it helps to be more conscious of logic in this mode.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
Fireshed? She did, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Although I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, we're about to find out. Big Key to Swamp.
No, we didn't.
Did
not
have
that. Or the
end of the book. Okay.
Great.
Guess not. That's really weird. I feel like maybe he just kind of didn't, he brain farted when he was in the area.
Got the moon pearl. Was like, I can do the dark world now.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of stuff I could do. I don't need the shed. I'll get that later.
Yeah. Get off the shed, as they say.
Yeah. Well, so we'll see if James also goes and beats Skull Woods and is already up to 2 of the crystals that he needs to get in the GT.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good loadout for it. 7 hearts, blue mail, master sword. Very much better, like you said, than last week, where this would be like unheard of. You're like, wait, you're letting me beat Skull with like infinite health and armor? Okay, dude.
Yeah, as opposed to like I got 4 hearts and a fighter sword. It's like green mail. Like get in there. Like
yeah. Oh, he does have Samaria. This is in Super Logic. He apparently forgot he has Samaria. No, wait, does he have Samaria? No, I think that might be a misclick.
yeah, I don't think he has Samaria. Yeah.
Okay. Watch, it's on bat right here.
Stop.
It's 10 arrows. Thanks, Limaga, our tracker. Thank you so much for helping out with this race and keeping the comms honest. Except for mismarking Samaria.
We're allowed to make.
Not getting the key. Sorry.
We're allowed to make mistakes here.
Oh yeah.
Comes out of your pay, but you know.
Hey, there's the flippers.
There's the flippers.
That's where things get interesting. Because now East Side Pod is in Logic or Pod Dark World. Did we? That was just the Smith. I think this makes more sense if you get the bat with the purple chest, so you could flute away and turn it in and then come back.
I think so.
Or you just don't do. Hey, there's Quake. We can go to Mire now. Or you just don't do purple chest ever, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably nothing, right?
Yeah, it's fine. What's ever in purple chest? Besides sadness. No, look out! Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I get so nervous watching runners like almost get hit, even though it, doesn't really matter. It just like makes you physically hurt.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know why it just does. Oh, I see what we're doing here. We're doing big game into purple chest. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Ooh, this is like this was because James didn't get that key earlier. He has to deal with this Gibdo, but gets the job done nicely. We're up to like 70,000 digs here on Hexadus side. Come on, game. You can do it. There's an item. Probably. There it is. $20.
Not worth the 25 digs or however many that was.
No, sure wasn't. All right, good. James got hit here is actually a good thing. You don't want sword beams in this fight. It makes it a lot harder. Get these nice shots off. Some of them aren't counting. I can't tell sometimes. It looks like a lot of them aren't actually. Just because when the moth hits the spike, it doesn't do damage, but moth is down.
Moth is, yeah.
Everybody, moth is down.
All right, so 2 crystals for James.
Do you think if the moth was in the military, it would be an attack helicopter? A Black Hawk?
Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, they have a lot of dust. They probably do some dusting, right?
Yeah. They shoot lasers. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they shoot lasers. I mean, that would be pretty valuable.
All right, grabbing the key, which is fine. We'll allow them to do the front in a somewhat more efficient way. Where are the Triforces? That is a great question. The Triforces today are on. There's one on the pedestal. There's one in the Pyramid Ferry, and there's one where the Gans Tower Big Key would have been if it didn't get removed forever. We have Skull Big, don't we?
We do have Skull Big, yeah.
Okay. It's probably just a small key to put Moth in Logic. Or another big key to another dungeon, because that's how big keys like to roll.
Big keys love to be behind big keys.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Not this case. It's just the moth logic. Yeah.
That is interesting to point out or to think about if you're playing the seed. Like, it feels like okay, you were supposed to beat moth. It seems like so maybe GT will end up being the play. So you start paying more attention to trying to find your way into GT at this point.
Yeah. And James, with the 2 blue crystals done already, is definitely going to want that to be the case. Because otherwise, those 2 dungeon kills that he just got won't help him.
Yeah. Oh, and we knew about the front of Skull. I kind of forgot that Hex had already done all this.
Oh yeah. He got the ether.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. Chad asking about how likely to get Pyramid Ferry with TR56. I think it's a lot less likely, but it's still possible.
Yeah, I mean, we still... You know, we're gonna need the hammer. We're gonna need the Canis Mario. We might need Bombos. It depends. It's probably either Ether or Quake to get in, but we don't know.
Oh, it's Ether, Quake, or Bombos.
Right. Oh, yeah, we do know it's one of those three.
Hey, what are the odds? 150.
James got more money out of that. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair. That actually affected our spoiler race this week. Our opponents got more money than we did there, and we ended up not having enough money to do Smiths.
Oh, wow, I don't know if it's actually affected races very often. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, Hex has the flippers now. He can get this big key. That's probably what he was doing coming up here with the catfish and everything.
Yeah, that's smart. I like this. What could it be? Ice Palace? Meyer would be spicy.
Yeah, Meyer. I mean...
What do we got? We got Beefstown. That's dumb.
Oh boy.
I think if I'm not getting the small key in the front, I'm out. I'm not doing that. I don't even remember if it was here or not. I think going to Pod is starting to make more sense.
Yeah,
especially for Hex, like Pod Eastern Saha combo seems very strong. Or not. Never mind. Okay.
No, just not. I mean, yeah, I guess I would want to do this with Pod if I was doing this.
Yeah.
Even without the bow, and you might get like locked out immediately a Pod.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I agree. But I meant, like, yeah, you have enough money to get a bottle, just do the potion glitch.
Yeah.
There's always some garbage in Pod. Okay, now Hex put himself in Logic, has the Fire Rod, has things to do. Can go beat Desert, beat Skull, get a couple crystals back on James here. There we go. I was like, James, don't run out. But he got it. Yeah.
Got the.
Well done.
Yeah, we're good. Right, this could be either Skullwoods or Thieves Down from Hex.
I feel like these map checks came kind of sporadically. Everyone was doing them at different times.
Sometimes it's like, I'll check it when I need to.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Does James get the... Oh, he might be too close to the building. Nope, he's good.
He's good.
I never really thought about that. Okay, so this is Hex cleaning up the moth. There we go. Got our flippers on the Smiths. So now from James's perspective, I think doing going all the way to Pod makes sense. Will make sense here for him.
Yeah. He's already got these dungeons all cleared out. He's already cleared Eastern as far as he can go.
Yep. Yep. The only thing he hasn't touched is Pod. Oh wait, yeah, that's true. He's got a Pod. You know, nobody's saved the old man yet.
No, yeah. And it's one of those... Not in logic, but...
You get a save and quit out of it. That makes it really nice.
Yeah. We're, starting to get to the point where those 3 in logic checks that are available on the mountain, not bad.
Yeah, you're starting to want more and more of it. Like, yeah, you got the book. James has the book.
Yeah. We could go into ice as well without the hammer. That's not very enticing, but...
Yeah. Yeah, let's... Ooh, saying no to the heart. That's a bit spicy. I don't know if I'd do that yet. Because you never know if you're going to find any more swords or safeties. Alright, Hex starting his moth bike. Getting, I think it's supposed to be two spins. Oh, moth barely said no.
Yeah,
I don't... It said, don't tase me, bro. I heard it.
It hit the brakes and was like, oh, I see you're spinning there. I'm not going to get that. You know?
Yeah. Ah, okay. Makes it look easy, though.
Moth's dead anyway, yeah.
was a bottle. Did Hex do purple chest?
I don't think he did.
I feel like he didn't do it.
He didn't. And
oh, that's right, because he went into digging. Oh, he didn't have the book.
He doesn't have the book, so he couldn't do this either. Even if he had brought the purple chest, so he might.
Hey, there we go.
Good old bug.
We can now catch fairies and do East Death Mountain hovers. So that's the first thing you think of when you find the bug net. Because I'm going to go hover East Death Mountain and meme it up.
I'm sure that is exactly what James is thinking right now.
There we go. There's that Quake for Hex. They got the book. Maddie, why didn't they check PED?
Well, because they know. They know what's on there.
Hopefully they do.
Hopefully they do.
A lot of people play this game without reading the rules, turns out.
Yeah, which is, in a mode like this, kind of inadvisable.
Yep. Just kind of find out as they go along.
Oh, I needed 5 crystals to get it? That's it? Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, James got bopped back into the transition. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Can you get bopped back into the transition? He must have been holding up to get out.
I think he must have, yeah. Because I think that if you just get bombed, you just come up against the edge of the screen, you don't actually transition.
Right.
Unless you move actively.
Okay, Hex gone. Oh, there was the small key in the front. Okay, so this play is actually pretty smart from Hex, I think.
Oh yeah, with the small key, I think that I would do this right now. At this point, there's not a lot left to do.
Ooh. Watch out, Mr. Hinox. Don't throw bombs at me, bro.
I hate when I get the good pixel in that room in Thieves Town, but I get hit.
I know. The worst. So there'll be the thieves will be so James will get his big key. He'll be able to do thieves as well. That'll be the 3rd crystal. And then they need what? A hook shot? A bow and Eastern big, and they could potentially be in go mode.
Yeah,
Kinda weird,
yeah. Well, the red crystals, yeah. I mean, I guess that's if they do 5 crystals and 3 pendants.
Oh, yeah, they need the hammer in the seed no matter what. No?
They need the hammer.
That's lame. I want to see a seed with no hammer in this mode.
Yeah, I think it's possible. I'm sure. It's just
There's a lot of layouts because like minimum dungeons you need in this is 5, and only 4 blocked by the hammer.
And actually, one of the biggest obstacles might be the GT, getting that GT big key, or GT Triforce piece if you need that. If that's part of your 5, because there's not a lot of checks available without the hammer and GT.
It's the Ganon big key, not the GT big key.
The Ganon big key, yeah, the key that opens up Ganon.
Opens up Ganon. The key that opens up the Ganon vulnerability.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you gotta shine the ocarina on him to weaken him. It's very it's appropriate. It's appropriate, I think.
You get 2 out of 3 because the 3rd one's on Ganon.
That's right. Yeah, he's always got the other one.
Yeah. So what do you think? Can we have Kane and GT today? It'd be dumb, right?
It'd be dumb, but we could. Yeah. We can have a lot of things in GT because of the 5 crystal thing,
Nice blind fight from Hex. Okay, so there's a map there. I'm pretty sure we saw a compass already, so we are...
Yeah, we did.
Definitely leaving an item behind, which is fine. There's no way that it's something needed in this mode. Hey, a shovel! That's what we were looking for this whole time. Now we can use that to bash down the pegs and go to Ganon's tower, right? That's what shovels are for?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. That and digging Triforce pieces out of the pyramid. Excavation? Excavation.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see the shovel when you've already done, like, all the South Dark World stuff and the Smith chain and everything.
Bumpy with a mirror. Yeah.
Bumpy,
oh,
yeah.
Our hookshot's been free this entire time.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we could have had this like 7 minutes into the game.
Yeah. Holy crap. Do you rush Swamp here?
You know.
No, because you have to get there still. It sucks.
Yeah, I still want to do this, especially now I've got the hook shot. I want to do a bunch of this mountain stuff.
Yeah.
I am thinking like, we'll be able to do swamp.
Pixel to the right. I think that's too far to the left, but nope, just kidding.
That's good.
It's hard to tell on these screens, these pixelated screens.
Yeah, it's I'm still adjusting to the fact that I could say that we could complete swamp without the hammer.
I know, right?
But
if you have the hook shot first time through, you probably do it, but maybe not now.
Yeah.
And there's our Baking Swamp. And our book. Because why wouldn't you find a book? Oh, that's right. Hex didn't have the book. What was on Bobos? We saw all the tablets now, right? That book was actually useless.
Yeah, that book was useless, yeah.
Okay. We're just trying to shore up the confirmation bias here. Oh yeah, that's right. It was just a bug net.
Okay, choosing not to complete it yet. Hera, I mean, for James.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wouldn't be logical because it does not have a big key. But also wouldn't take very long with Herapot. So, and you get to, check at least one more item up there.
Yeah, I think, we've been kind of saying, you're probably trying to dodge Togorock here. Oh, get it! Oh, Hex just barely missed that last shot there. But now has 3 dungeons done, so it's kind of pulled ahead by 1 crystal over James. But James does have the Thieves' Big. He can go back and beat it at any time.
Yep.
And the big key to Meyer.
Okay, well, now...
So Hammer and Cane puts us in go mode.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I think we need the bow.
Desert, Swamp, Skull, Thieves.
I guess no. We just not beat Pod and Eastern. We can just do everything else if we don't.
Oh. Yeah.
We just have to beat all the other 8 dungeons, yeah.
Yep. Ew, no bow.
Yeah.
Cool. That's actually the worst when you think about it, knowing that we know where one more sword is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, you can't go this way? Okay, it's cool. We got it. Hey, we're getting some raids here. Welcome on in, Mr. Ed3 and Arya Stark 2942. Hope your cross-feed seed went well. Your collection rates were high. Nice hover from Exodus.
Oh yeah, that's a... Who needs to go around?
Yeah. Mirror. Oh, dang it, he remembered. Oh, I think... No, he's good too. Everyone has a different setup for that, apparently. That's what I like to hear.
Alright, well, let's see. James might come back to Hera once he's done with Mountain. He doesn't find anything else here. We'll see. Sometimes you want the seed to give you direction in a mode like this, and it just won't, and you're just kind of like, come on, what am I supposed to do?
It's like ice has a lot of crap and logic in there. Pod has maybe more, but we're not sure because of the bow situation.
Yeah, it could either have a lot or nothing in logic.
But you can do swamp, so I think doing swamp here is like kind of a good next play. If it's unclear where to go next, I think swamp is a good choice.
I can agree with that. You know, you think like, well, I'm going to get the hammer. It's so you know, even though it's not in logic, it's still like with the hammer. It's going to.
And you can honestly choose to skip left side and not feel bad in this situation. I think.
I think so. Yeah.
What about YOLO Meyer dips? Are you a fan of those?
I hate them.
Yeah. Hey, another hover from Hex. Well done. Wow. That's getting like clawing back a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think he was that far behind with skipping desert in the first place. I think the only thing that really cost him time early on was not being able to beat school was the first trip through.
Yeah, that just having to run back was just you know, cost a little bit of time, but
yeah.
He does have the you know, the Thieves Town over James right now, so they are
which is a lot of time. That's just what, like 3 minutes almost.
Yeah, you could say that he might even have a little bit of a lead right now.
Yeah, I think so. Let's go with that for now.
But I don't know. I'm notoriously bad at judging that sort of thing. Oh yeah, the key to the basement.
Let's check out their MSU either way. Got some Hollow Knight. I'm sure people are into that. That was a really famous game. Hey, nice dash for. Watch, we're gonna somehow find a hammer in GT anyway, and everyone's gonna start scratching their heads.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so there's an item either in the basement or the big chest. Do you go back to the basement? I don't think you do, right?
I don't. I can swab, but yeah. Yeah, part of it is that like this mode kind of like you don't need to get every item, and so if you skip something, maybe it's still okay, you know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's a lot more calculus you can imagine in this mode.
Yeah,
that isn't necessarily true with Key Sandy or other modes.
All right, so I get the Thieves Town from James here. He will get his nothing but a crystal in the back.
Yeah, which is fine. He'll get this crystal, then he'll be able to go to run down the swamp.
Yeah.
I kind of missed it. What was the Turtle Rock medallion?
I think it was Ether.
Ether. Okay. It's okay. Twitch chat saw it. Ether it is.
It was Ether. I was right. Okay.
Nice.
I'm glad to have the confirmation, though. I wasn't very confident.
Let's see. Hex. This is Hex going to Pod, it feels like.
Yeah, he did not do Hera either.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
He's not interested in those, even with that Meyer small, even with the Meyer big, still not interested in starting a pendant.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like he's trying not to if he can help it. Because to be fair, yeah, a hammer gets you all the crystals, right? Or do we need a bow? We need a bow.
We need a bow.
Yeah.
We need either to get the hammer and a bow, or we need to get the hammer and the Canis Maria. We can do all the other dungeons.
Oh, we need Cane. Just hover Turtle Rock does.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And break into the back with the big key or something.
What's this? Okay,
the lamp. Okay. Now we can go get our other sword.
All right, yeah. He's just mirror right here. It's very convenient, actually.
Yeah, that's. Do we do Hobo I don't think we did. I think Hex just ran past it, though.
No, it would have been a great time to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I've been guilty of before, though, is before.
Oh, I never remember that.
Running past that when I haven't done it? Yeah, absolutely never remember.
I do actually remember it when I'm armchair routing from the comms booth and watching.
Yeah, no, I remember. I remember a lot of things when I'm armchair routing. When I am doing it myself, I forget a lot of things. It's a lot harder when you're actually playing the game to have the mental energy free to remember things. Like I didn't do the hobo.
Yeah, I definitely always nail the route first try when I'm in the comms booth.
Yeah.
All right, good setup. Oh, nice. James got it. That was I don't think he meant to get the sword beam set up there, but it worked, and he got it. And he will get a nice end for blind. And there's the big key to Drum Rock.
Okay.
For Hex.
Yep, for Hex. That does mean the rest of this is not in logic, but since he came this way, he's not interested in caring about that at the moment.
Yeah. I wonder, too, so we saw this. Hex did not go into Eastern. James did, so that's probably where a lot of this time difference has gone.
I forget. I did forget about that.
James is checking. Yes, he's double checking. There's an item in the big chest. And this has got to be the swamp play, I'm guessing here, right? This is the...
he didn't do the magic bat, I think.
Oh, the magic bat. That's right. This could be the hammer.
It's pretty awkward.
Oh, was that a mimic clip there?
Yeah, that was a mimic clip.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, that was a good one.
Some people can just do that.
I'm jealous.
It's like hovering. I can't do that. That's impossible. Hovering, whatever. But mimic clipping like that? No. Nope. Alright. One small key means... Well, we already know the whole thing's bow lock. So that's... The rest of the front is small keys, is what we know.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can try to skip the Stalfo's basement here for at least a little bit.
I think you could just do it on your way to the boss, if you even come back at this point. Nope, just kidding.
Okay. No,
yes, not just kidding.
Not kidding. Just kidding about just kidding about kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, but fortunately, Hexodus recognizes the key logic, acquiring every other key in the front that he did not open, or every other chest in the front that he did not open to just be small keys. Hey, there's a bow! Imagine.
Wow, what a surprise!
Imagine getting a bow in the back of pod. Never happens. And a bombs. And a key. So that means harmless is a key. Let's see if Hex recognizes that. He does, in fact, recognize that. So very smart thinking here.
On top of his pod key logic today.
Oh, where was the shovel?
That was the old man rescue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big key to Eastern. Oh, wait. Does that GT access? Yeah, it is. Okay, dude.
Yeah, with the bow, if you break the bow logic to get the bow, you can get into GT.
Very not logically.
Very, very not logically.
We need a hammer. We need a bow. Oh boy, it's fine. Hammer's in the first chest of the swamp.
Can't. Yeah.
All right, Hex grabbing this last key, and then he's gonna mirror, and unluckily. Wow, so he didn't do Old Man Rescue yet.
Old Man Rescue. That is really unfortunate, considering that bow placement there.
I know, right? Because he's gonna go and dip Eastern now.
Because now, yeah.
And James doesn't have the bow. Wow, oh man, this is just so painful for us, like knowing,
oh yeah,
knowing everything. Like, guys, no.
Yeah.
James, go to pod. Hex, go to Old Man Rescue. Like.
Yeah. Why would you go to Eastern here? Just go rescue the old man first, then come back. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. They can get into GT and do 3 checks. That makes sense. And they're mostly likely just to be keys. It's fine. It's just in Hope Room.
Yeah, they will definitely not have the hammer or the bow. So
yeah. Okay. So all right. Okay. What are we actually missing? Is it just the hobo? I think we've seen. Oh, an ice palace, right? Is that it?
The Ice Palace.
Oh, Mire.
Mire. Yeah, we can get in the Mire and get.
There's a really good chance that a lot of stuff in Mire is key locked or cane locked though.
Yeah, there's going to be 3 items. One of them might be on Vitreous. You know,
James, don't.
And
Don't hesitate.
Yeah, you can't hesitate.
Just go, man. There you go. Perfect, first try.
And if there's a small key on Vitreous, then that means that you know, there's more stuff that's not actually in logic without this cane.
Yeah, but finding the Mire big key outside of Mire means the left side is 3 key locked no matter what. Oop. That hook shot messed up the Ancilla here. Made this water drain like take a little bit longer than you want it to.
It's a little break in the action there.
Yeah, little break in the action there.
Okay, Hex is done in Eastern. So now what? Swamp for him?
I think. Does he do Old Man now? What is that?
Oh,
no, Ice Palace.
Ice Palace, okay. Or
yeah, I think
actually.
Hobo. Okay, I think Mire is actually a good play here. I like Mire better than Ice.
Yeah. I don't.
I don't like either. I like Mire more than Ice.
I think you can get the items out of Mire quicker. So yeah.
And Hobo has not a bow. And left side swamp had a map and 10 arrows, so now what are we looking for? I don't even know. I've lost the thread. poor old comms over here trying to follow this logic.
Can't follow the logic. It's yeah. I mean, we definitely want a hammer. We gotta get the hammer at some point. I think.
Yeah, hammer's coming. Alright, so you think hammer's in Mire or Ice? That's kind of what it's feeling like.
Yeah, I mean, I
guess it could be on Armos at this point. No, it can't. We don't have the bow.
Yeah, we don't have. I mean, we do have, but it would have to require that the bow is here in Ice.
Yeah.
Or Mire, not hammer locked.
Or the hammer could be in Eastern big chest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'd be dumb. That'd be really dumb.
It would be pretty stupid.
Although that bow where it is, I wouldn't say it guarantees, but it seems very likely that that James probably is going to get silvers. Oh, get the goo. Okay. Unless he hits go mode before going to pod, because it's feeling like we're going to be pod today, right?
Yeah, it does. I mean, Hex is definitely, I think, going to be pod.
Oh, James, there you go, right there. I was going to say, James just not getting that 1 pixel frame movement, just getting 2 at a time each time. But there you go, first try. Nails the bomb setup. Not a bow. The red cane. Let's go.
Okay, the red cane.
Now we can go to Ice or something.
Yeah. Ice with the red cane. Ice is well
and super logic.
Yeah, super logic. Although it's not. I was gonna say it's not better without the hammer to go to Ice because you can get stuck in the icebreaker.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do it.
But they have a mirror, so it comes less awful. You just go steal the key and.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. He can beat Mire now.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh, he can get the pendants now for his go mode.
Yes.
Once he finds the hammer. So he's actually in hammer go mode now.
He might not get a bow at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. That's funny again.
The one thing
hammer.
the one thing James is going to need though if he doesn't get the bow would be the TR big, which I want to say was in pod.
No, he doesn't need that, does he? Because he'll have Ice Mire, Desert, Swamp. Yeah, you're right. He needs a bow.
He would, yeah. Well, actually, I remember the Turtle Rock Big was the first chest in pod.
Oh, that's
in
right.
Shooter Room. So, actually, it's quite possible that the other bow is just a GT. That you aren't supposed to actually beat Eastern or pod at all to do this.
Yeah. So Hexodus is trying to get to the spike room, but he was going the right way. He just doubted himself and turned around.
Yeah. You go up here, you go up, hook shot, all that.
Yeah. All right, James. Probably. Oh no, just kidding. We're going. Where are we going? Is this pod? He doesn't want to do Mire here? Oh, he doesn't have the lamp. Well, no, that shouldn't matter. I don't know. Pyramid Catfish?
I'm not sure.
No, he did Catfish already.
Hobo?
Hobo? Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Boom, hammer. Oh my gosh, it's the hammer, actually.
Oh, wow.
Go right. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, he doesn't want to beat the penance. He's in go mode? No, he needs...
He still needs the Eastern Big, I think.
Yeah, he needs the Eastern Big, and then he's in go mode.
Actually, no, wait. He can do...
No, he needs the cane, too. Oh, he can beat Swamp now.
He can beat Pod and Swamp, and then... well, he needs the cane.
And then he'll get the cane.
Yeah, but he doesn't know it's not nice.
Yeah, he should have. I think he still should have at least done the 2 right side chests, if anything, and
right
then
there.
not done. Yeah, and then not done the boss if you're gonna not do the boss. This is tough because now, let's see. So, wait, does he need the Eastern Big Key?
No, he doesn't.
Does he?
He doesn't. He
just
doesn't.
needs the cane.
Well,
he just needs to go to Swamp.
Yeah, he needs the cane or the Eastern Big.
So if he goes to Swamp, he'll be in go mode, and then he'll be sad that he left Ice Palace.
Yeah, because then he'll have to come back.
Okay. Okay.
Well, no, actually, he needs the the cane.
That's it, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's the cane because actually that would be
Ice Mire, and then everything
TR.
except Eastern.
Well, he actually,
TR.
if he gets the cane, he doesn't have to do the pendants. He just does TR because that would be the 5/6, and he'll have 5 crystals.
Oh yeah.
If he gets the Easter Big, he has to do the pendants as well.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Pod Swamp TR. Maybe he's just thinking he's gonna hover TR here.
Yeah. And James is definitely also really avoiding doing these pendants because he's going to pot and he's going to get the TR Big.
So if he gets, yeah, but he doesn't need it. If he gets this bow, he's in go mode, right? No, he needs the hammer still. I keep forgetting.
He does do the hammer. Yeah.
Oh, that's so complicated.
He would be in. He gets the TR Big, and all he needs is the hammer. Be in go mode. And
but he'll find the bow
if he stays. Yeah,
if he stays.
He is staying. Okay.
I feel like it'd be like kind of insane in a way to like get everything to be able to do Mire, come all the way to pod, and then not stay in pod.
And get the TR Big and be like, all right, I can't do anything with this, so I'm gone.
Yeah, James' teammate in chat, PH, also pointing out that he has a potion. He bought a potion specifically, so.
Oh, he did do that. Yeah, that was.
He came here. He came here to break in. Am I in go mode? I'm never in go mode. Not until there's only one item left in the game. Oh, you need to get hurt. Get injured. he have red mail? He does. He needs a couple bombs to get injured. There we go. Alright, that looked good. That's the setup so far, and there you go, first try. Where now Hex has 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals.
4 crystals. I have
including
to
a red one.
Including a red one. I have to think Swamp is next.
Yeah, it'd be kind of crazy not to, right?
I think so, but you never know. I mean, with the fact that he left ice, it seems like he's trying to set up for the crystals here. But
yeah, he'll get this cane and be in go mode.
Yeah, and I think would just leave because you just need to beat TR at that point, and there's no reason to go kill Argus.
You know, I wouldn't have thought of that, but you're right.
I mean, again, that's me not playing, not having to think about it.
Do you beat TR though? Yeah, because it's
the 5-6.
Because you don't want to beat Ice and Meyer and Hera.
Right, yeah. Because you just beat TR, yeah.
Although that might actually come out as a wash, because then you don't have to go to GT. TR and GT is a lot of time.
There's a lot, yeah.
Depending on where the Triforce piece is. That's actually a really interesting question from a timing perspective. I feel like if you had beaten Ice, if he had stuck around and beaten Ice, then just go moding Meyer. Then beating Hera really quick would probably actually be faster than beating TR and GT. Hey, there's our boat for James. He's like, oh, cool. Haha, this game has jokes.
Yeah, if Hex had beaten Hera the first time he was on the mountain, and then he had just beaten Ice, then it'd be like, okay, now all I have to do is beat Swamp, beat Meyer. That would probably be faster than what he's going to probably end up doing here.
Which will actually give James enough time to maybe make a play at this, depending on when it kind of. Oh, James also being smart, remembering where the smokies are. Good job. But yeah, like it kind of James needs to get to Ice, and what's really curious now is the only thing that the cane blocks. Well, it blocks up to 2 items in logically in Meyer. So if you're looking for the hammer, Meyer still actually seems like a very reasonable play for James. Also, with having another pendant done, or we'll be able to complete another pendant in doing so.
Right. So he might just finish it, even though it wouldn't be in logic.
Right. Exactly.
And then when he gets the hammer, he'll be able to just like finish Ice, especially since he will be beating Eastern here, and that will be his 5th crystal.
Oh yeah.
So he won't have to beat Pod or TR.
Yeah. That's true, but he still needs the hammer. Oh, it's so awkward.
Yeah, I mean, he's still
like he's gonna beat Meyer, right?
Yeah, I think he's
Meyer,
going to.
And then...
So how long does it take him to go and complete all the Meyer stuff, and then finally make his way over to Ice?
I think it'd be actually kind of crazy to like say that he didn't remember he found. Well, obviously, Swamp's a crystal, so you're not going to find your hammer in GT, is what I'm getting at, and. He's been really good about logic lately in this race. So yeah, there's no way he doesn't like accidentally not realize that.
Right.
It's something that you definitely see people kind of like, oh, I didn't even realize logically when the logic's like super awkward and stuff.
Right.
And there's go mode for Hexodus.
Yep.
Leave, do Swamp or. Yeah, he knows. Okay. He figured out. He's doing your move. He knows.
It is.
This game just got a little spicy.
It is not a guarantee that you'll remember that you're in go mode in this.
Yeah.
Especially, and I feel
very
like this seed has been very confusing. I feel like more than even most of them are. Like it's been very difficult to keep track of what is in logic, isn't in logic, and what you need, what you still can and can't do.
Yeah, and what's interesting is like what kind of swayed this in a weird way was not saving the old man.
Yeah, he didn't have the Easter egg.
Yeah, so he never got the Easter egg because of it.
He left. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, our blue cane. That's actually kind of nice, but it'd be nicer if it was faster home. Just saying.
Yeah, it did. But I don't know if any item got more of a buff than the Cane of Burna in fast.
Yeah, but now Vidi will be a lot easier for James. And
yeah.
honestly, in his situation, I would be considering, well, whenever he goes to ice, I would get an arrow and a bomb upgrade before going into Mire.
That, yeah.
Or I'd at least think, I'd consider it. I'd like weigh my options here. It's like, I don't want to beat Viddy with 5 arrows. Yeah.
Yeah, the Master Sword. I mean, he's got a lot of health. And I think he still has the fairy, but yeah. Doesn't have enough arrows currently.
Yeah, there's 5 in here, but yeah. Ooh, this is very close. I have no idea which way this one's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Because James still has to get the hammer, so he still has to go to ice, and he's going to very quickly run out of stuff to do. And by very quickly, in the next 6 minutes.
I think it's just these 2 pendant dungeons, really. I don't think he has anything else he can do.
I think you're right, yeah. I mean, he can technically go to GT.
He could go to GT. There's no reason to do so, but
yeah,
he can.
Hex remembering to go the way when you have the hook shot that everyone always knows to do and never forgets to do.
That's right, yep.
Yeah, if James does Icebreaker, it'll be really good for him, actually. Oh, okay. All right, so speaking of which, we're getting close to the end here. Let's give a quick shout out to our runners. We have not done so yet.
Oh yeah,
we're putting on a great show. The bot's down, everyone. Let's fix it real quick. Well, meanwhile, let's watch our fabulous runners.
Plus our tracker Lubaga.
And our tracker Lubaga. What about teammates? Do they deserve a shout out? Ooh, there's a guaranteed item behind the red cane on cutscene chests, which means you never do cutscene chests.
Yeah.
Get the oh, he skipped the arrows there. Yeah, he's got to notice. Hey, bot's back. Hey, good, a mushroom. He opened the door, which kind of says he's going to look for a cutscene item. That's a really specific logic that you got to kind of know. But this can't be the hammer. So
yeah. Do you remember where you got that cane and all that? Like,
yeah, cane. You have to remember where you got cane, Meyer, big key. Lamp.
Meyer, big key logic, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think it'd be tough. And with so little left, he's like, I can't skip it if I'm not sure, Hexodius took a bit of a detour here in the TTR ride maze thing.
And what do we got? Half Magic's not a bad safety to find, though, if you're going to find anything in this.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Yeah.
Cutscene chest. We're going to be on Turok. So what does James have left after this? He has to just beat ice.
I think he's just going to beat ice, yeah.
Yeah, he's just got to go to ice and beat ice, but then he has to go to GT still and clear it out.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that will be the next thing that Hexodius does, is just go into GT. James still has to go to ice, find a hammer, and beat ice, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty clear that this is Hexodius' race to lose, I think.
Yeah, he's very... Now that we're through Turok, well, are we? This is where things start to get Because James will still have to go also through Turtle Rock, or not through Turtle Rock, to Ganon's Tower to go hunting.
Yeah.
Or some might say chunting. Because that's the name of this mode, right?
Yeah, that's right, and that's the official name, I believe. And
Okay.
James also has to go to the pedestal to grab his, whereas Hexodius will be able to just take, go to Pyramid Fairy and just go into Ganon right after. It's actually very convenient.
Yeah. The red crystals are very nice in this mode. If those end up being your final Triforce piece.
And
Oh!
Hexodius got this done with used all the magic. Just took advantage of all the magic that was available to him.
Oh, and James has a half magic. Speaking of magic, half magic with this burnout can just dash through or slash or whatever you want to do. There's plenty of magic to it. Oh wow, the cape is so nice for this end game.
Oh yeah, get that. Get that cape.
I'd rather have the cape for the end game here, but the half magic makes. Rather have both, to be completely honest, or just the sword. Who cares? So, what do you think? There's a bow in GT?
I'm starting to think there is. Yeah, there wasn't one here at Meyer. I think the scene was trying to tell us that we're not supposed to beat Pod and Easter. But actually, Pod and Easter got beat by different runners. So,
all right, there's our pendant for James. Hexodus breaking into GT here. Bow and hook broom, man. Wouldn't that be the dream? What about sword? What do you think our last sword is going to be?
Oh, we also need that. I bet it's in here. Yeah. I bet it's in here somewhere. Or maybe it's at the top of GT. We can't get it. I don't know.
All right, so James has to be on ice, right? No, he got a mushroom.
Oh, he got the mushroom. Yeah. Try it.
Makes sense. And get a potion while you're here. And there's a small key and not the Triforce piece. Okay. These aren't the Triforce pieces we're looking for. Because they're compasses. Okay. Alright, James is gotta be going to ice now? Like you said, I think... No, just kidding. He's... Where's this? GT?
Well, that would...
That's the only thing he has left up here, right?
He could do Hera Basement? He's not doing Hera Basement, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to GT.
Actually, he could do Turtle Rock, it looks like.
And he didn't have the hammer.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We're not playing HMG, I think.
Yeah.
If it's on the right side or the basement, this might actually be okay. But he'll still be behind. But it'll save him from coming back up later. And we're about to find out. Go left. Watch Sun the Torch.
Yeah. I mean, the only issue is that, it might be locked by the hammer, and the hammer is definitely not in GT.
Yep. The follies, toils? Well, Specky Clip, something.
Specky Clip, yeah.
Yeah. Foibles. That's a word, probably.
Yeah.
Alright, it's the hammer blocking. Oh, the hammer is, in fact, oh, I can't believe it. Hex is even looking for a sword.
Yeah, I would have at least opened those other chests.
Yeah.
Could be a sword, that could be the other bow. I mean...
Alright, there we go. There's 5 crystals. Well, we never... yeah, the other bow. I was about to say that, but you literally just said it. We also never found the other bow. Right?
Yeah, we did, yeah. We might see Ice Armos out of James. Because he will have to go full right, so...
Yeah.
If he's doing this.
Too bad you can't, go full right and then keep going. And just come back up and do a full circle up to the other side. I mean, that's great that you can't, because that would make cross keys a nightmare.
Did he just realize that he is going to find a hammer in GT? Is that what we just did here?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, good. Good. This is good for James. He's a little late to remembering it, but it's still good for him. In this race, it's not. But oh wow, that's smart. Hex remembered the full magic on the crabs there. I did not remember that.
No.
It's only been an hour and 17 minutes since we saw that.
Yeah, I guess could have just done the refill in post shop, but
then you can't show off your knowledge of
yeah, you remembered the bush crabs from way in the beginning of the seed.
Yeah,
they dropped.
Exactly. All right. So if James Icebreaker's here, well, still has to hit the switch, right? He's just going for it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Confirming on his menu there, he does not have the Ice Palace Big Key. Oh, I think maybe he realized it too.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like he's remembered that. Yeah, he needs to hit the switch without the big key.
What a wild endgame looking at.
He's gonna want to. He knows he's
Right.
gonna want to beat it once he gets the hammer, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, he's going. Not even checking for a sword.
It could be there. That's an item.
Oh. No, the bow can't be there actually.
The bow can't be there, no, but the sword could be there. Like that's totally possible. It's not like a junk item there. It could be a thing, yeah.
It's not like there's only 3 swords. Alright, so we still gotta beat Master Sword Silverless Cannon. So it's not free by any means.
No, I mean,
he's both playing very well, so I don't expect.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be. He's got potions too. I think he'll survive it. It's just it's a little slow.
All right, gets a nice 2 doubles there. Oh.
All right. Okay. Well, okay. We're gonna do some Mario strats here. That's nice.
Nice. I got some nice 7 spins here. Ooh, we got knocked in again, just a little bit. Oh. Okay, we're good. It's 9. I don't know what's happening. No, we're good. 2 more? Oh no. I think that's it. Nope, just kidding.
Not enough. These are some bad placements too. I mean, it's good that he knows this Samari.
Yeah,
strat.
I know, right? Oh, there we go.
All...
James got hammer, and he's will be. Did James beat Meyer? Yeah, he did.
He did beat Meyer. Yeah.
Okay. But James has to hit the switch now.
All right, so we got phase 4, 24 spins. Very useful torch glitch. Get that on this fight.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. James is getting off just by a pixel here. You got to be holding down right, coming out of the menu. There we go. That was it. And then, yeah. In the spin cycle, right? Ooh, that was a close one. Fuck it. There we go. First try.
Got it.
It's just a minute. James knows he's in go mode, not checking any more chests here. Not expecting to find any silvers or swords. Where was the silvers?
I think he said Light World.
Light World.
Maybe Mimic Cave? I don't.
Definitely not on Pet. Mimic Cave's Death Mountain, so.
Is it? Okay.
I think we did everything else. We never checked Saha. Right? Is that it?
Are you supposed to turn in the green pendant to get the
That was the bow, which we still don't know where Ice Big is, so.
Yeah.
I'm even more mad about that somehow. I wanted the logic. But it's okay, we didn't need logic today. Everyone get your GG's in chat for Hexodus. As long as he crosses the finish line here.
Yeah, we talked at the beginning about how you're supposed to stay in logic, and that was wrong.
Yeah. No, we were both wrong, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Finishing with a 1 hour and 23 minutes, 55 seconds. And James taking down Cold Stare. There we go. Did a good job in that fight.
Yeah, with a Master Sword.
Get your GG. Well, you don't get a GG per fight. You could, if you want to. And it looks like James has forfeited the race. So get your GGs in chat for James FNX of Team Pass Picanha.
Yep. Good job, both runners, to play around with this mess of a race. And we are joined by both of our runners. GG's, both of you.
GG's.
GG's. Yeah. How about logic?
I got so lost in the sauce. So lost in the sauce.
That's okay. James wiped me out of the cat food for me, so this is just me calling it even.
I'll trade that any day. TBH.
Right. Especially with this garbage.
The seed. The hammer's gross. The bow logic is gross. But you don't even need the bow to beat the seed. That's the funny thing. The logic wants you to do 5 crystals and leave the 2 bow dungeons.
Yeah, seems that way.
I suppose. I'm not a fan of how this whole thing shaked out. I was on edge the entire time, especially when I saw that sword on Lumberjack. I'm like, am I gonna have to kill Aga for a sword? Thankfully, that wasn't the case, but still.
I was having panic moments at the end that hammer was on Lumberjack. I didn't check it.
Yeah, I don't normally check it in these kinds of modes, but then I'm like, I have boots. I mean, it could be something.
I was gonna check it when the lamp showed up, but by that time I didn't get the lamp till an hour in, so at that point I had other things to do.
Yeah, I don't remember when I picked up the lamp. I know I did it before Pod, but
Yeah, I would say it was right before Pod.
I don't remember when I did that either. I know I did that before Ice, which was dumb.
You did it right before Ice.
Yeah, I was really debating between Ice and Pod, and I'm like, Pod seems to have more stuff. And then I got key locked out of it, and I'm like, do I bail? And I was like,
know. Yeah, I guess that would have helped you, right?
This is fine. So then I continued, and yeah, I got that bow in the back, and I'm just like, huh. So I'm supposed to have a hammer? Question mark?
Yeah, I guess if you had bailed, you would have not ever had to do the back pod. So
That's true. But yeah, that was just messy. And then as I'm on my way to Ice,
pod
I'm
was
like,
a red crystal. So. Oh, you just want to beat Swamp instead.
Yeah, you just beat Swamp instead. Yeah, I'm guessing that Ice Big is in Turtle Rock to tie the room together.
I don't know, I didn't check anything in Turtle Rock. I got my keys and I just went for it.
Yeah, of course.
Swords aren't important, right?
That's fine. You'll find silvers along the way.
I'm sure you guys beat me up about all the chests I skipped.
Absolutely. Mainly just the Pyramid Fairy one.
Oh, yeah, I had no intention of ever getting the right one.
It's always in the left. Is that how it's placed?
I have
Yes.
no idea.
Yeah, it's always in the left.
It's been the left like the last few times I've done it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go left.
Yeah, it is. It is always in the left.
They should randomize it. Totally throw this mode
Yeah,
off
just-
and like
right.
You know?
Lock the other chest, make you come back in, make it like the Lens of Truth game in Ocarina.
Yeah, yeah. If you get wrong, it just spits you back out.
Yeah, go beat the pendants now.
Yeah.
No, that's where you jump off the mountain and force your way in.
I'm curious because it's something we caught fairly early between watching and knowing both of you having what you both had checked was like when did you guys realize that the moon pearl was fire locked, or did you realize that?
I did not.
Good question. I don't think I would have ever realized that it was fire locked.
Yeah, because the small key was in Dark Cross.
Oh yeah, it was. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I found the fire rod shortly after Moon Pearl. So.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I had both rods pretty early. But yeah, you're right. The Dark Cross had the small key, so the mirror was fire locked.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, we were mainly wondering because like when you went over to the desert area, like you could have beat desert. Didn't really matter because it's just one check. It turned out to have an item, which was nothing, but we were kind of like, oh, maybe that'll slow him down, and then it was the fire rod, and we're like, oh, well, now he can't beat Skull.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know,
I had fire rod before I even got Pearl.
Yep,
I,
you were in Logic. You got it in Logic.
I was way out of Logic. I went to Dark World basically as soon as I could. And then
Yeah,
I kind of took the north route, which I almost never do. And I was debating on going over to Catfish. And then I bailed on that to do Smith instead, which I think was a better choice.
yeah,
Because I have my flippers.
yeah, that's true. It helped you get over to the side.
And then, yeah, like, I realized that I must have definitely missed some things when I cleared out Village of Outcasts and there was nothing for me. And I'm just like, okay, let's go to Eastern. Why not? As soon as I got that fire rod, I'm like, okay, back to Dark World we go.
But
yeah,
and
it's like every single option in this thing was like, do I want to run straight clear across the Dark World, or do I want to go check this thing that has like 2 items in it?
yeah,
And funnily enough, like the 2 item option was the better option almost every time.
it's funny when that happens, huh?
Well, because like what Death Mountain had the hook shot, and then the rest of it had nothing.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
And I was
That's
just
so
like,
painful. Not for you guys, but just in general. When Caesar do that, I hate it.
and then it's like, oh well, just go to ice, I guess, without cane and hammer to get your hammer. Like, ugh.
Yeah, that whole trip, that trip is what put me deep in the sauce, because I get my hook shot, I get over to Turtle Rock, I see that it's ether, I've got ether. And so at that point, I'm like, I'm hammer, Samaria, and then either a bow or a Turtle Rock lard, a big key from Go Mode. Or some combination of those things. I think it's actually all 4. But at that point, I dipped the front of Hera before or just after getting the hook shot, but not beating it because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be going for pet or not. And then finding Meyer Big over there and finding out that I was medallion good. I'm just like, all right, I guess I got to go beat Hera out of Logic now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a point. I think it was after Swamp. You were in Hammer Go Mode.
I was in Hammer Go for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I think you still needed the bow. So it was after you found the bow. Yeah, you needed the bow for Eastern.
I did not need the bow. If I get Hammer, I get Turtle Rock as my 5th crystal.
Oh, you did. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That's what we kept talking about, me and Maddie. So we were like trying to figure it out because it
This
kept
was
changing.
yeah.
It was so dynamic. It was kind of cool actually in a way where it kept changing.
Yeah, did you kind of like have an idea of what you wanted to do, and did it kind of switch? Throughout the
I
scene.
definitely did not want to finish Eastern, but where that bow was told me that the second bow could literally be anywhere. Isn't necessarily hammerlocked, and I kind of am forced to kind of deal with Eastern as a potential location for the hammer.
Yeah. Did you catch on to the Meyer logic that cutscene chest was actually hammerlocked? Because that was a little bit tricky.
I did not.
Yeah, it was basically Vidi had a small key, so everything on the left was going to be Samaria locked.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
What's Meyer?
A dungeon I completed.
That's not magic.
It did have half magic.
Well, that would have been nice. I was thinking about it when I saw Ether there. Yeah, was it Ether? No, it was Quake. When I saw Quake and I had the medallion, I'm like, I could do that. I'm like, but it's pendant, and I'm on a crystal rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas I'd already like I had a decent idea that pedestal was going to be the path. So I'm like, I thought about just turning around, but I didn't have the Meyer Big at that point when I found Quake and Meyer Shed.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the
mountain.
mountain.
That you guys did different paths.
Yeah, I don't think, other than Ice Palace, I don't think I touched a pendant dungeon.
And that's probably why you finished first.
Yeah, I didn't touch Hera, and I didn't touch Meyer. Ice Palace I kind of did as a larf because I was just like, you know what, let's pick the worst option.
Yeah, you were running out at that point. You could have Specky clipped Swamp or done Meyer Dip or done Ice, I think, at that point.
So. There was a handful of things left for me to do, but none
and
of them
I think you never did
involved.
Bombo's Tablet, if I remember.
Nope, I didn't touch Bombos.
Right.
It was my plan to go there immediately after Swamp, but I was in go after Swamp, so...
Right.
Like, I bailed as soon as I got that Samaria.
But you definitely never got the bug net.
Nope.
But
no half magic, no bug net. Did you actually finish?
Well, my screen says I did. Yeah, I mean, well, the game kept throwing me like fairies and bottles, so I was like, well, do you even need a bug net? But I'm kind of disappointed, you know. If Hookshot was not in Spec Rock, I absolutely would have hovered it.
Yeah.
It's 100% going to, because I had that fairy in the bottle, and I'm like, all right, let's whip out some of the extremely, like, edge case tech. And then there was Hookshot, and I'm like, well, that screws that plan. Oh, but yeah.
So how did you guys feel then going, you're done for the week, you've done your duties to play everyone's favorite mode this season, and you have your teammates left to lean on? How are you feeling about this match and then going forward?
I mean, I'm having horror flashbacks to last season where I nearly threw away our great start and almost lost us the division. But I feel good about PH. I feel good about Tepe, and I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they're in your corner too. So.
Oh yeah.
And I know Ty will do his best.
And just in case anyone's interested in that match, that will be Thursday at 9:40 Eastern PM.
No corners in the room, they're too sharp. Oh man. No, Ty's good. I know he'll do whatever he thinks he needs to do. High routes like no one I've ever met, and somehow it always works for him. So, yeah, I know he'll give it his he'll give it his best. Same as all of us on our team. We didn't come into this one thinking we were gonna really get anywhere, but we put down some solid wins, so we're always happy about that. And we knew this week was going to be a tough week.
Really? You got me. I'm basically free.
I mean, you say that. You still kicked me from the cash boots. The worst, so it's not even so much that you beat me, it's that you beat me while I PB'd.
Just go faster, clearly.
Apparently. It's like, just skip Smith chain, forehead.
Why would you do Smith? Smith doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I guess it did this heat, but in general, Smith doesn't exist.
Yeah, it was just one of those things. I think it was like literally what some of the. I think both of ours were really close. They were like 2 minutes apart. In cash boots, like they were very close races. So.
Yeah, I got very lucky in those. I got 2 seeds that required 0 pendant dipping, and that is basically how I treat cash boots. Pendants don't exist.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it completely. I have a completely different approach to cash boots. I just assume that the game's out to get me, and therefore everything that I need is in the pendant dungeon.
Oh no, I assume every seed's a jet, and I'll figure it out from there.
Fair enough. All right, well, thank you, gentlemen, for, well, and everybody in the behind scenes that no one ever knows about. So I guess thank you, everyone, for putting on this restream.
Thanks, Lumaga, for keeping these 2 behaved.
Someone had to.
That's right.
Well, I guess that's it for tonight.
Yeah,
so,
we got a race going on SpeedGaming 2 right now.
Yeah.
More chunting for all you fans.
Yeah, it should be
I'm
wrapping
loving
up.
this mode.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to watch. But yeah, thanks Hexodus and James FNX for putting on a great show for us. Thanks Lumaga for tracking. And thanks Homemade Beer for joining me in the booth. It was a lot of fun to call this match.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks for jumping on. I saw you signed up and said, hey, I want to come with you too.
Yeah, I was excited. I was like, hey, oh, cool. I like it.
Nice. Cool. We'll see y'all next time.
All right. Good night, everyone.